of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Colorado State Rams taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we... They got it away from the shadow of their own goalpost, now out past the 20 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hall. Setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete to the right. He stopped. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody.
Intercepted for the 11th time.
It's all about making plays.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hall. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Now with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Makes the grab.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tipped up at the 36. The Aztecs will hustle to the line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically.
Power football with the run. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
After the last run, could you just give it to him again on third down? Scanning the field, it's Hall. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tight end now in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rams! The offense did exactly. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
First down for the offense.
To the air, it's Hall. Fires to the big fella.
The first down pass complete to the tight end. No gain.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him in the flat. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Colorado State.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Going to let it fly. And that is his 5th interception. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Looking for room at the 40. Turning it on. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Back to throw, it's Goodwin. Working that left side now. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And they can't make the connection on. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Goodwin. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab on the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The Rams with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. The run from the shotgun.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Rams need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Goodwin. Here's the pressure. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He boomed it through a 50-yard field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Give to the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run.
There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Rams line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Goodwin. Gets it out fast. Continues to fight for yards. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll move the tight end. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Touchdown, Colorado State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so
Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence. And right now, if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
Strong safeties are guys you can spin down and a lot of times spend a lot of time in that box, which means he's going to be in the run fit. He's going to be making tackles consistently, and he comes up. Tell you what, let's talk about big on big. A big fullback versus a big, strong safety. That's a big collision.
Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To throw, it's Goodwin. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the first down and more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The give to the back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
They'll try the run. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. The give to the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And that... A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation